Today we're going to be doing the law of sine, and we're going to be looking at this problem over here. B equals 3, A equals 3. So A plus B equal what? By now you should probably know it isn't 6 after all the videos I've done on this problem. Oh look, it's a smiling apple with the force diagram. Anyways, today we're going to be looking at how we can find A plus B. Well, what we can do is we can rewrite the diagram to show like this. This is going to be B, which is 3. This is going to be A, which is going to be 3 as well. A has a 30-degree angle. So what is A plus B? Well, it's pretty simple. Not that simple, but pretty simple. Now let's draw good. Now we have another line with the magnitude of 3, then another line over here which also has a magnitude of 3. Now let's draw the angles of our parallelogram. This 90-degree angle minus 30 is going to be equal to 60. This must also be true for the other side due to this being a parallelogram. Then, since there can only be 3 60 degrees in a quadrilateral, we are led to the conclusion that each of these must be 120. They have to be the same, remember. So now, let's split these in half. So this is our sum. This is our sum, and it's not too hard to understand why. Now, how do we find it? Well, it's pretty simple. Let's use the law of sine today. So, we can see that we've rotated the parallelogram this way. The 60 split in half is 2 30s. It's also the same for the other way. This must be a 120 from over here. So, now I guess you can see what I'm going for here. So, 120, 30, 30. Now, how can we do this? Well, let's call this side B, this side C, and this side A. Now let's call this angle A, this angle B, and this angle C. Notice how each lowercase angle is always opposite to its uppercase version and back. Now, let's find A. How can we find it? Well, according to the law of sine, A over sine A equals to B over sine B equals to C over sine C. B over sine B and C over sine C are the same, so we don't really care. I'll just pick out B over sine B because I'm lazy. Root 1 over 2, comma, root 3 over 2. So, now we're trying to find sine, which would be our y-coordinate, meaning that we would have A over sine over root 3 over 2. We'll keep that as a fraction for now, which is equal to B over sine B, which is 3 over sine 30 is 0.5. So A over root 3 over 2 is equal to 3 over 0.5 is 6, which means that A equals 6 root 3 over 2, or 3 root 3, which 3 is equal to root 9. Root 9 times root 3 is root 27. Or in other words, 5.2. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you next time. This video was sponsored by Brilliant